The 12th annual Western New York Black Film Festival is this Saturday, and they're showing a lot of different independent films, all centered around one common theme.
2013 marked a critical year in advancing the nation's conversation on mental illness and guns and violence. So we felt that this is a very important issue to tackle, and we're looking forward to seeing what the community has to say.
6 short films will be shown beginning at 1 p.m. at the Market Arcade Theater. At 3, there's a red carpet reception. Then at 5, 2 films centered around mental illness will play.
Reflection Day and Blue Caprice.
And Reflection Day has a very special actress in it, correct?
Yes, it does. Edith Davis. She's a Buffalo-born actress and educator,
who's known for her role as Cookie Green in Gone Fishin' with Danny Glover. Tickets are $5 for each viewing session, and it's expected to be a full house.
We've actually been expecting big numbers for many years now.
I have my ticket and my popcorn. I'm ready, but are you? And this morning we're here with Edith Davis herself, the Buffalo-born actress. Yeah. And you were just telling me how heavily you were involved in the theater here in Buffalo.
Oh yes, for heaven's sakes. I cut my teeth on Sunday Party, if anybody remembers that. It was a children's talent show, and you sent in votes for the best talent. I did Sunday Party when I was about 7.
Wow, and you also did some teaching here in Buffalo as well.
I did some teaching. I was a speech therapist, and I went to a lot of schools as the speech teacher, and then I was on Channel 17, the educational channel, as the speech teacher.
Awesome. So, and then you moved to New York City. You were telling me you were a little bit nervous to take the plunge into acting and developing your career. And you had your first big break in the feature film Gone Fishing, and with Danny Glover of all people.
Yes, it's very sweet. And I was so nervous because there were so many other actresses, you know, who had bigger credits and all of that. And Danny Glover walked out of the room. And when they called me and I said, well, excuse me, I would like to audition with Mr. Glover. They said, oh, don't worry about it. So then when he came in, he stopped the audition because there was a man in a gray coat with a hat on because it was snowing in New York City, and everybody in the room turned around because they were all from California. See, they had already auditioned everybody in California, and they finally came to New York, and it was Harry Belafonte.
Wow.
And so my audition stopped because Mr. Belafonte had stopped by.
Right. And since then you've been on Grey's Anatomy and Law and Order, and you were telling me too, because so many people audition for those television shows, you said you had to do something a little crazy to get on to Law and Order.
Yes. You always, actors are always trying to get noticed and be special. And so I was given one line to audition with, and so we were kind of fussing, you know, all of us, what you've got to audition for this. So I walked in and I said with a straight face, I'm so sorry, but I have the wrong sides. And the people turned around, they scurried around very nervously, and they said, oh, yes, really? I said, yes, I only have one line, and it says room 306.
So you had to do something very different. And you also dipped your fingers into producing this film, Reflection Day, that will premiere at the film festival on Saturday. So make sure you stop by and see Edith and check out the forecast with Mike Randall.